Hello and welcome back to Gapeys greenhouse. Today we're going to take a look at some peppers that have started setting pods here in the greenhouse. It's been a struggle this year. We've had a lot of weird temperatures, lots of really hot temperatures in addition to some really cold ones. We're still dipping down into the 40s some nights, and it's not really ideal for growing peppers when it gets that cold, but we're doing pretty well considering the up and down temperatures. Today we're having one of the warmer days. Let's take a look and see what pods we have so far. Our peppers here on the right side of the greenhouse seem to be doing much better than those on the left. But let's take a look and see, starting in the back here, which ones have the largest pods. We've got the XL Brown Sweet from Chris Fowler. This is probably the largest pepper we have so far. That thing is huge. We've got two really pretty good sized peppers growing on this plant. And then in front of that we have another really long one. This is called Thunder Mountain Longhorn, and these are really long skinny peppers. So we've got several here growing on this plant. So this one's got the most pods set of all of the peppers so far. And then right next to that we've got our Gypsy Baron. This is a purple podded pepper. We've got 3 pods here set so far. These two are really pretty good size. This is a sweet pepper. And then in the back, one of my favorites that I grow every year is the Korean gochu. And we've got actually several pods set on this one. We've got one here, a couple good sized ones there in the back, and lots of little ones too. You have another pepper here from Chris Fowler called Peppa Peach Stripey that's got lots of pods set on it. These are a lighter colored pod and they're fairly small variety, but these should eventually get some stripes once they ripen. I showed in my last pepper update that we lost one of our jalapenos for some unknown reason, but I did have an extra Tangerine Tiger that I had in a container and decided to plant that in its spot. And so far it's looking pretty good. It hasn't passed away yet, but we don't have any pods on that one, but I just wanted to show that I decided to put that pepper there in place of the one that I lost. We have 2 jalapenos that are starting to set pods out of, let's see, 2, 4, 6, I think we have 7 varieties. This one here is the white jalapeno, and it is getting some really light yellow peppers on this plant. I think we've got maybe 3 or 4 coming out so far. And then the other jalapeno that we've got some pods set on is the purple jalapeno. I think we might only just have 1 pepper on this one, and there it is there, nice pretty purple color. Oh, looks like we might have another one just starting to come out there. Not very much on the other side of the greenhouse, but we do have a couple starting to set pods. This is the Paprika, and I think we've only got 1 pepper right there that is starting to come out. We have another one here actually in the back there that looks like it's just starting to set a pod. The other paprika, we have no pods set on that one. That's the Carlo paprika. We've got the Kangstar starling back here that is starting to set a few pods here. We've got little one right there, and then I think we've got another one there in the back. And that might be the only 2 coming out so far on that one. I think the only Chinense variety that's starting to set a pod is the Marupi Amarella, and it might be hard to see. There's just one tiny little pod starting to form right there. You can barely see it. I think that's the only one I've seen starting to come out. We've got quite a few flowers. But all the other, oh, actually we do have one I just noticed on the Goronang here. This is a habanero type pepper. We've got a wrinkly little pod there. I think that's the only one. A lot of the leaves on the Chinense varieties are coming out really tiny. You can see the leaves that are coming out the top there. They're just on, I think, every single one of the Chinense varieties, the leaves are just coming out really small. That's the Ninfadora there. And the BRMX mustard, kind of small leaves as well. The only peppers I've got outside are our Tangerine Tigers, and we do have one. This is the F5 Tangerine Tiger number 38 from Craig Jennings, and we've got one little guy here that is just starting to set pods. There's got another little guy right there. The other, I think I've got 4 others over here, and none of those are as far along as this one here. Now the last peppers that we have setting some pods are our peppers in a can. This one here is the Santaka, and these peppers are coming out kind of purple and green. We've got quite a few that are starting to come out on there. And then the other pepper in a can is the Ninfedora that did not come out striped or variegated like it was supposed to. But we've got 2 peppers, one there and one down here, that are starting to form on this guy. So that is all the peppers that are starting to set pods so far. Hopefully in the next update we'll have some ripe ones to show you. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.